My name is Felicia Stovall, and I am 52. This shift seems to be natural evolution for me because I've already been doing this. I always have enjoyed helping students find their voice in their writing, helping them improve writing. That means improving their confidence and also having them realize that they are critical thinkers, and for them to realize that, that's a huge step. So becoming an English learning specialist just seemed like a natural evolution of that, because I can still do this, the same things, but focus more fully on it and teach in the part-time sector. Well, I've always been proactive with my health and wellness. So when you receive a diagnosis, I wasn't shocked. I was very pragmatic about it. We'll do this. This needs to be done. Well, okay, let's do it. But after I had my hysterectomy, and then it hit me, and my thinking became malaligned because I associated with losing my uterus with my womanhood. And obviously that is way off balance, and not, but it really stuck with me, and that I associated my femininity and womanhood with that, and I no longer had that. So what does that make me? And obviously that was not the way to think. And that's when I really started drawing on my instruction of being a yoga instructor and extending grace to myself. Those feelings were all valid, because it is a huge change in your life that's thrust upon you when you have that surgery. And so I look at things with a lot more grace and patience with myself, and really focusing on the present in this moment, and not so stuck on what was before. And in fact, thinking back on my last year before my retirement from roller derby, another WIFTA team voted me MVP blocker. And then my own home team said voted me the most feared roller girl. So I have to remember, that is me. She and I are connected. That's the same person. And so I'm still, that woman is still here. So despite some changes in my body, menopause hasn't, I'd say, taken away who I am. I'm coming to realize that. But it's taught me to be graceful, to be patient, and just to keep moving forward. Remembering who you are beneath the pressure. If needed, right, I can summon Willa Shakespeare, because when she got knocked down, she got back up. If anything, roller derby taught me in the most physical way possible that when you get hip checked and you hit the floor, get back up and keep rolling forward. So this is how I try to look at difficult situations and moments. And I can't control every situation, but I can control how I react to it. And that seems something really simple, but it's not when you actually put that into practice. So I really try to emulate that. And it's not always pretty and perfect, but it allows me not to have that circumstance have the final word. And for me, a hip check might knock me down, but I rise, I reset, and I come back stronger. Helping them means for them to understand the power of their voice. And rhetoric is life. And communication is at the core of all of that in civilization, right? And of course, that's important for everyone to be able to write and speak and advocate clearly, but even more so for women. And when a woman learns how to name her experience, shape her message, and stand in her own authority, that's powerful. That's empowerment. And that empowerment also isn't always limited to the classroom. There are many times when students have come to me and they've lost a parent, a sibling, they're homeless. They might not have food on the table. And it means stopping and listening and being present in that moment with them. And that means maybe connecting them with resources there at the university or at the community, because empowered women empower women. And I take that very seriously. And I want them to know that they're not alone, that their voice matters, and that they need to keep building a life beyond this moment, because there's so many more beautiful things to come. One of the biggest in midlife, that women were on the decline. This whole maiden mother crone perception, as if we are becoming invisible, or we're irrelevant or less powerful. I completely reject that. I'm not on the downhill side. In fact, I think, and I'm going to speak for other women my age, I think we are in our season of empowerment and growth and increased confidence. And we are becoming more fully ourselves. We've built careers. We've had heartbreak. We've changed directions. We've done all these wonderful things, and we're still rising. And so that doesn't make us less valuable. We grant ourselves probably more compassion, but we know what we want, and we know what we won't tolerate, and we know how to take that space and not ask for permission. So for me, that whole crone stage that society kind of forces on to women, it's where we are now in life. It's not an ending, it's a becoming, and it's wisdom that's just wrapped up with fire.